What's going on, guys? It is Bernardo, and today is all about installing Waza or Wazoo SIM. So let's get right into it. All right, so before we start, what is SIM or SIEM? I got my little notes right here. It is a security, information, and event management application, which is pretty cool. I am actually looking into a SIM implementation for one of my job sites, and I want to play around with this particular source because it's open, it's free, and it's pretty easy to use and understand. So let's get right into it. So off the bat, I already installed a Linux machine. I created a virtual machine, and I already installed SSH into it, and I created a putty session into it so I could start installing Waza or Wazoo into it. Now, this is my putty session. It is Ubuntu 24.04.1 LTS version. That's basically the operating system that I'm using to install this particular application into. So the first command that we need to run is the following. We need to pull the Waza or the Wazoo install.sh. Sh means the shell file to start installing it. And then we're going to also run a sudo bash of waza install.sh to run it. So we're going to pull it and then run it. So we're going to hit enter here. I need to add my password, or make sure you add your password. Once you enter your password, you hit enter. It's going to start installing the dependencies, and eventually it's going to generate all the configuration files, and then it's going to start installing the indexer for the Waza or the Wazoo. Eventually, it's going to start installing the server part. And at the end, which takes some time, it's going to start installing the Waza or Wazoo dashboard. Now, this is the last step, the dashboard. And then once everything is done, it gives you this. It gives you the web interface, which is the IP address of your server to get into it. It is using a SSL connection 443, so basically HTTPS. It gives you your username, which by default it is admin, and the password is randomly generated for you. So it's going to be different for each person. So jot that stuff down. Open up your favorite browser and let's get into that, web interface. Now I open up Chrome and I entered the IP address of my Waza or Wazoo server. I hit enter. Automatically is going to give me your connection is not private because I don't have a certificate, embedded into that server as of yet. So we're going to click on advanced. You're going to get this, proceed to whatever IP address your Waza or Wazoo server is. So click on that. It's going to take you here. It is loading. Give it some time. Eventually, it's going to load up this. This is good. So enter the admin and then also enter the password that it provided during the last step of your installation. Click on login. It's going to start loading and eventually it's going to go here. This takes some time for the API connections to establish, index patterns to establish. Once you get all check marks, it's going to load up to this. This is your portal. This is your console. This is a good thing. Now, for this to actually start grabbing information and start getting or scanning stuff behind the scenes to your virtual machines or servers, because that's what I wanted it for, we need to get the Waza or Wazoo agent. So this is the website. Once you get here, we want to scroll all the way down. Now, the agent is for Windows, Macs, Linux, Oracle, and etc. We're going to click on the Windows button. Just click on it. It's going to load you here. And number one, to start the installation process, download the Windows installer. Now, the Windows installer, that word right there, which is highlighted blue, is a hyperlink. So click on it. And depending on your browser, for me, Chrome on the upper right-hand side, it's going to start downloading the MSI file, which is done. Great. Now, locate a virtual machine or a server that you want to install the agent so you can start pulling this information into the Waza or the Wazoo, whichever way you want to pronounce it, server. So for me, within my infrastructure, I picked CloudSync 01. I dropped the MSI file on the desktop. We're going to right-click on that and we're going to do install. It's going to start preparing to install. Eventually, it's going to give you this. So we're going to check off, I accept the terms in the license agreement. Click on install. It's going to start installing the agent, and eventually you're going to get this. So once you get this, we're going to check off run the agent configuration interface, check that off, and then click finish. You're going to get this nice little small window, and we need to enter our manage IP. Now, your manage IP is basically the IP address of your Waza or Wazoo server. So enter that. For the authentication key, I didn't have anything, so I left it as is, and I clicked on save. On the lower left-hand side of the agent dialog box, you're going to see manager IP saved. Once you click on save, that's it, you're good to go. You could close up the agent, walk away, get a cup of coffee. It takes some time. Go back into your Waza or Wazoo console, and on the upper left-hand side where it says agent summary, you should see active one, which is good. Active one is actually a hyperlink, so click on it. It should load you here to all your agents that you have, which for us, we only have one. So you are able to just click on the name of your computer and it's going to load here. It's going to give you all the information. During the time that I capture all this stuff, it picked up a scan. Automatically, when you install the agent, it does it scan for you, which is great. It does a SCA scan, and you're able to click on that, and it loads up all this. It gives you what's passed, what's failed, the score, when it's scanned, the time it's scanned, and whatever. Now, the cool thing is, whatever failed, you're able to click on it. For example, the one that failed for me was 27003, which is the minimum password length is set to 14 or more characters. I failed that because I didn't have that. So you're able to click on that. It gives you how to fix it, the description, the checks, the compliancy, all that good stuff. And that's it. This is a pretty cool thing if you want to get into auditing your servers, and if you're doing like penetration testing within your infrastructure for, what do you call it? I forgot. Insurance purposes, this right here would be great. And that's it, guys. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed this video, and I catch you guys on the next one. Peace out.